Shimura. Danzo Shimura from Naruto, also known as the reason half the Naruto fanbase needs anger management, starts off as one of Konoha's oldest leaders. Unlike the third Hokage, who believes the village should be protected through compassion, Danzo believes the ends always justify the means. If innocent people have to die or children have to suffer to protect Konoha, then so be it. And that is exactly how he spends his life. Like a loser, operating from the shadows and manipulating people. One of his most infamous decisions comes when he helps push the Uchiha clan toward their downfall. The Uchiha, one of Konoha's founding clans, begin planning a coup after years of discrimination and mistrust. Instead of finding a peaceful solution, Danzo pressures Itachi Uchiha into committing genocide against his own people, including his parents, to prevent a civil war, promising that at least his younger brother Sasuke would be spared. But even that isn't enough for him. After the massacre, he collects Sharingan from the dead Uchiha and literally implants them into his own arm to make himself stronger, because apparently grave robbing wasn't crossing the line either. Eventually, Danzo declares himself the sixth Hokage, only to be confronted by Sasuke, who has finally learned the truth about what happened to his clan. Even then, Danzo refuses to admit he was wrong, insisting until his final breath that everything he did was for the good of the village. Thankfully, Sasuke shuts his ass up and finally finishes him off. Griffith from Berserk, also known as the most hated man in all of anime, starts off as the leader of the Band of the Hawk, a group of mercenaries who follow him and his dream of one day ruling a kingdom. Griffith is charismatic, intelligent, and destined for greatness. He inspires the people around him, especially Guts, a warrior who joins the band after losing a duel to him. But behind that perfect image is someone who sees people as pieces on a chessboard. To Griffith, his dream of building his own kingdom matters more than anything else, and I mean anything else. After Guts leaves the Band of the Hawk to pursue his own purpose, Griffith loses his mind and does the dumbest thing possible. He bangs Princess Charlotte, gets captured by her papa, and is tortured for an entire year. Guts and the band eventually manage to save him, but his dream of ruling a kingdom is practically over. I mean, the guy was left crippled and unable to move. But it's not all over yet. He is given one more chance to achieve his dream. All he has to do is sacrifice his best friend, his girlfriend, and the entirety of the Band of the Hawk to the Apostles, which he does, of course. All of them get a mark, meaning they will be hunted by demons until they are killed. Griffith, on the other hand, gets his wish and becomes Femto, a member of the God Hand, and his very first act as a divine being is assaulting Casca, Guts' girlfriend, right in front of his eyes. Keep in mind, Griffith wasn't forced into becoming a monster. He made the choice himself. He chose his dream over the people who loved him, the same people who sacrificed everything to help him achieve it. Show